So let's continue the question number 11 to 20. The electromagnetic waves travel in free space with the velocity of. It is very well known question because we know the formula C is equal to 1 by root of mu naught epsilon naught. So the electromagnetic waves travel in this free space with a velocity of light is nothing but 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So 11th one B. So V is equal to C is equal to 1 by root mu naught epsilon naught is equal to 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Now 12th question. The displacement time graph of a moving particle is shown below. The instantaneous velocity of the particle is negative at the point either C or D or E or F. Right. These are the four options. Right. Consider this. So I am making an extra point M to make it understand better. Right. From 0 to C, what happens? Displacement increases. Assume velocity to be positive. Okay. From C to D, displacement further increases. So velocity maintains its positive value. At point D, the displacement starts decreasing. So what it indicates? Initially the particle is going just like this. The displacement is keep on increasing up to D. At the point D, it is changing its direction. It is changing its direction. Then only you can say displacement is decreasing. Okay. So whenever direction is changed, at the point of direction change, velocity has to become zero. Whenever assume you are throwing a stone upwards, it is generally moving like this. At the topmost point, velocity has to be made zero. Then only it can change its direction and come downwards, reverse its direction. So at the point of direction change, velocity has to be made zero for sure. So at point D, velocity is zero. Now D to E, displacement decreases. Now velocity changes its sign. Initially positive, now it has become negative from D to E. At point D, velocity is zero. It is neither positive nor negative. At point E, velocity is negative. So now E to M, what can we say? Velocity is negative. Now at the point M, velocity will again become zero because direction is changing. How we are finding the direction change? At the point M, displacement is going to increase again. So you are going to again change the direction. So displacement is going to increase. So when displacement increases, velocity will again become positive. So M to F. Okay. Displacement M to F. Displacement increases. Therefore velocity again becomes positive. Remember one thing. Whenever displacement is increasing, if you are taking velocity to be positive, and at a point where displacement starts decreasing, velocity becomes zero, and if displacement keeps on decreasing, velocity simply changes its sign. Okay, when again the direction is changed, velocity becomes zero at that point, and when displacement starts increasing, velocity become positive again. So it is very clear that velocity is negative at the point E. So velocity is negative at the point E. So we can say 12th question option B. 13th question. A stone is thrown with 25 meter per second velocity 53 degree above the horizontal. At what time its velocity is at 45 degree below the horizontal? So it's a projectile motion and these are the four options. So it is a projectile motion. So initially velocity is 25 meter per second, making an angle 53 degree, and at some time it makes 40 velocity makes 45 degree below the horizontal. Now I have drawn two cases. Now tell me where the angle is below the horizontal. At the point 2, see this is horizontal, the velocity is making an angle of 45 degree below the horizontal. So this is correct. This graph only I have to take it, not this one. This is above the horizontal. I have to take below the horizontal, right? Now what is ux? 25 cos 53, 25 into 3 by 5, 15 meter per second. Uy means initial velocity along the y-axis is this much. Now what is vx? Same thing, 15 meter per second, because velocity along the x-axis is always constant because acceleration along x-axis is 0. Therefore, velocity along x-axis is constant. So same 15 meter per second. This is also 15 meter per second. This is also ux is also 15 meter per second. Okay. Now there is acceleration along the y-axis. That is ay is equal to what can we say? Minus g. Why minus? Because it is downwards. G is downwards, always downwards. So minus g. And vy also you can see. Whenever anything is above, we will take it to be positive, and anything is below, that is downward direction, we take it to be negative. Here vy is projected downwards. So minus vy is equal to uy. It is projected upwards, so positive sign. Gt. Why g is negative? Because g is always downward, so g is always taken with minus symbol. Minus gt. It is one first equation of the motion. Why you are applying this? Because constant acceleration, right? Now Vx is what? V cos 45. So what is this Vx? We can say Vx is nothing but this V cos 45. Vx we know. What Vx? 15. V we don't know. This V we don't know. So cos 45. So from this can we find V? So from this can we find V? This comes out to be 15 root 2. We know V. Now we can find Vy also. What is Vy? V sine 45. If Vx is V cos 45, Vy has to be V sine 45. V is 15 root 2. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. That Vy is also 15 meter per second at this point. Now the question is at what time 45 degree below the horizontal. Now you have found this Vy value, applied 15 meter per second in Vy in this equation. Uy you know very well known, G value known, T is unknown. What is Uy? 20 meter per second. Now we have to find the T value. So minus Vy is equal to Uy minus Gt. G is 10. From this you can find T is equal to 3.5 second. So 13th one, option C. Next question. We have to find the forward biased diode connection among the following. See, whenever you need to find the forward bias connection. What's the concept? You know that the arrow mark always point from P to N. P to N, P to N. P should be at the high potential. Then it is forward biased. P if it is at the low potential, then it is reverse biased. 5 volt, 10 volt. 10 is a high potential. Like that. P should be connected to the high potential. So always make this is P, this is N. P plus 2 volt minus 2 volt, which is high potential. This is high potential, this is low potential. So this is forward bias graph only. So option A is correct for 13th one. 13th one, option A. 14th one, this is sorry. 14th one, option A is correct. Check the second graph. Second diagram, it is P, it is N, minus 3 volt, minus 3 volt, no current flows because there is no any potential difference. Pn, it is 2 volt, it is 4 volt. P is connected to the low potential, therefore it is reverse biased and not forward biased. Check the option D. This is P and this is N. It is low potential and comparative to plus 2. So it is low potential, so it is also reverse biased and not the forward biased. Right. So the length L and breadth B and thickness T of a block are measured with the help of a meter scale. Given L is 15.12 plus or minus 0.01 centimeter, B and T is given. What is the percentage error in the volume? And these are the four options projected in favor of the questions. You have to pick the single correct choice. Volume is equal to length into breadth into T. Length is given, B is given, T is given. Now del V by V percentage is equal to del L by L plus del B by B plus del T by T. From this equation you are finding. See, you should know this statement. Errors, errors are errors are always added. Errors are always added. Though it's a multiplication sign, here plus only. Errors are always added. Even if this is the case, this is the only equation you can make it from that. So errors are always added, whether it's a division symbol or multiplication symbol, errors are always added. So what is del L? See, this is del L, this is del B, this is del T, this is L, this is B, and this is T, right? So substitute here in this equation. You are substituting, multiply by 100 because they are asking percentage error in the volume. So take this 0.01 as 10 power minus 2 outside. This is 10 square. Cancelling these two. And finally we will get 0.3540 percentage. 0.3540 means option C is correct for 15th question. Now 16th question. A 100 volt AC source of frequency 500 Hz is connected to LCR circuit with L value, C and R is given, all connected in series. What is the quality factor? And these are the four options. It's a simply, I will say it is a formula based question. See, quality factor means omega naught tau. Omega naught tau. Tau means L by R. Tau means time constant L by R. Don't put R by L. It is L by R. You may remember lawyer for this. L by R. Okay. Right. And what is this omega naught? That is only important. Omega naught is not the given frequency. Omega naught is not the given frequency. It is nothing but resonant frequency. The frequency is given in the question as 500 Hz. Don't substitute that as omega naught. Your answer will be definitely wrong. Omega naught is resonant frequency. How to find it? You check it. At resonance, XL is equal to XC. XL means omega naught L. XC means 1 by omega naught C. So, what can we say? Bring this omega naught this side. Omega naught square is equal to 1 by LC. Omega naught is equal to 1 by root LC. So, root LC can be written as root L into root C. So, Q is equal to this omega naught, that is 1 by root L into root C into this L by R. So strike out this, you will get root L. So root of L by C, root of L by C into 1 by R. L value given, C value given, R value given. If you proceed, you will get root 6.5 and the answer as 2.549. 2.549. So option B would be right for this question. The 16th one, B. We have to be careful with omega naught only. Some people in hurriness they may take it as 500 hertz. That is 2 pi nu. 2 pi into 500 hertz they may take it and substitute and may get different answer, but this is the wrong. Right? Omega naught is a resonant frequency and not the given frequency. Right. Next. It's assertion reason question. The film which appears bright in reflected system will appear dark in the transmitted system and vice versa. This means what? The film which appears dark in the reflected system will appear bright in the transmitted system. What is the reason given? The condition for the film to appear bright or dark in the reflected system is just reverse to that in transmitted light. What is that condition actually? Let's check. See, for reflected system, maxima is 2n minus 1 lambda by 2. For transmitted system, maxima is n lambda. You can even remember this for Young's double slit experiment. The maxima is n lambda. For single slit experiment, the bright fringe is denoted by 2n minus 1 lambda by 2. It is just like that. Not exactly same. Just for remembering, I am telling this concept. So for transmitted system, maxima is n lambda. For reflected system, maxima is 2n minus 1 lambda by 2. Therefore, the reason is absolutely true. And it explains the assertion. So A is true and R is true. And R is the correct explanation of A. So the question number 17, option A. Next question, 18th question. Two particles A and B execute simple harmonic motion of time period t and time period phi t by 4. Right. They start from the mean position. The phase difference between them when particle A completes one oscillation. Particle A completes one oscillation means at what time? At time t is equal to capital T. Because A takes capital T time to complete one oscillation. At time t is equal to capital T, what is the phase difference between the particle A and B? This is the given question. And the four options are these. See, general formula is what? X is equal to A sine omega t. This is the general equation we will use everywhere in oscillations. So we are going to use the same equation here also. So XA is equal to A sine omega t, XB is equal to A sine omega bt. We know that t is equal to 2 pi by omega. So omega is equal to, this implies omega is 2 pi by capital T. 2 pi by capital T. Okay. So omega A is equal to 2 pi by TA. Omega B is equal to 2 pi by TB into given time into given time. What is the given time? Capital T. We have learned from that question, right? Now TA is given as capital T and TB is given as phi t by 4 and small t is given as t. How we inferred? They are given indirectly. T is equal to T, that is small t is equal to capital T is given indirectly in the question. The time taken for particle A to complete one oscillation, there is nothing but capital T. Okay. What is the phase difference? So you apply all these datas TA as T in this point and TB as phi t by 4 in this equation and small t as capital T in both these equations, and you get simplify it. We'll get A sine 2 pi, A sine 8 pi by 5. Now what is the phase difference? Subtract the larger value from the smaller value. A larger value is 2 pi. So 2 pi minus 8 pi by 5. So 5 twos are 10. 10 minus 8 is 2 pi by 5. This is a phase difference. Simply subtract the larger value from smaller value. So 2 pi by 5. So for 18th question, option C. Now 19th question. A ring-shaped tube contains two ideal gases with equal masses and molar mass. Equal mass means given mass is same, m, m. But molar mass is different, m1, m2. It is 32 and this is 28. The gases are separated by one fixed partition and another movable stopper S, which can move freely without friction inside the ring. What is this angle alpha? See, this is the ring. This is the ring. Okay. This red colored part alone is the ring. And we are using stoppers. We are using stoppers such that this separates this gas and this gas. Two gases are separated by these stoppers. These two stoppers are making an angle alpha at the center. We need to find this alpha. Okay. And these are the four options given. How to do this? It is given m1 is equal to m2 is equal to m, and molecular mass is 32 and 28 for second, and temperature is same, pressure is same. So we know that PV is equal to nRT. What is N? Number of moles is equal to given mass by molecular mass. So M by M. It is given M is same. So cancel M. P is same. R is same because it is a constant. T is same. The variables are M, capital M and V, volume. So MV is equal to constant. MV is equal to constant. So shall we write M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2? So what is M1? 32. What is M2? 28. Now we need to find the volume. How to find the volume? For the first one. So this is the ring. For the first one. This is what is angle? This angle is 360 minus alpha. If this is alpha, that is 360 minus alpha, right? So A means cross-sectional area. So cross-sectional area into this length will give you the volume. So listen to this. The cross-sectional area and this volume, this length will give you the volume of first part. Okay, cross-sectional area is A, and how to find the length of this arc, this part? So what is the angle? 360 minus alpha by 360, sorry, by 360 into 2 pi r. This is the length. This way you have to find the length. Actually, how to find the length? This is a full circle. What is the length of the full circle? 2 pi r. Now of this part, theta, assume theta. What is the length of this arc? This part, theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Now tell me the length of this part. What is the angle subtended? 360 minus theta is the angle subtended. So what is the length of this part? 360 minus theta by 360 into 2 pi r. This is the length of the upper part. Like this way only we need to find the area of the arc. So the part 1, the angle is 360 minus alpha. So 360 minus alpha by 360 into 2 pi r. And for the part 2, this is the alpha. So alpha by 360 into 2 pi r. A means cross sectional area is same for a ring. So area A means cross sectional area. A cancel. 360 cancel. 2 pi r 2 pi r cancel. 32 into 360 minus alpha is equal to 28 into alpha. So alpha comes out to be 192 degree. So 192 degree C. So 19th one, option C is correct. Now let's move on to 20th question. So a mass M of 100 kg is suspended with the use of strings A, B and C, where W is a vertical wall and R is a rigid horizontal rod. What is the tension in the string B? So this is a tension force TA, this is a tension force TC, this is a tension force TB, right? And we need to know the angle. This is 90 degree, this is also 90 degree. Okay, make a line like this. This is also 90 degree. If this is 45, this is also 45. So what is this in this entire angle? 90 plus 45, 135 degree. 135 plus 90. So 360 minus 90 plus 135. This is also 135. This is also 135. You need to find the angle. That's it. So these are the four options. How to do this very simple sum. So TA, TB, TC, always away from the object. Okay. For this object, it is like this. Okay. Now this angle. Okay. What is this TB? This force TB into its opposite angle. This angle. So TB by what is this opposite angle? 135 degree. That is 90 plus 45. Because how this become 45, alternate interior angles are equal. 45, 45. So sine of 90 plus 45. So this is A and its opposite angle TA by sine of what is the opposite angle? Same 135. Just now we have found. So TA by sine 135 is equal to TB by sine 135. Sine 135, 135 cancel. TA is equal to TB. Now what is TA? TA is equal to mg. What is mass? 100 kg into g. So TA is equal to 100 g. So TB is also same 100 g. It is based on the formula. The given force by its opposite angle. The given second force by its opposite angle. The given force third force into its opposite angle. So you are using this formula to solve this sum. TA, its opposite angle. TB, its opposite angle. Suppose if you are taking TC is no need. That's why I have left it. TC means its opposite angle is what? Sine 90. So 100G is a correct answer for 20th question. So 20th question, option A is correct. So questions from 21 to 35 will be continued in the next video. Thank you.